look great in that neutral color. There are lots of lovely sweaters on the day, and I want to make sure that I can put my body in every single one of them. So this is the gorgeous poncho with a pocket and a single button, which is so pretty. And of course, the reality is that we love them for a couple of reasons. Merino wool, A. B, we love them because there's such a story behind every single one of the knots that they choose, and the styling is just timeless. And whenever you put on an Irish sweater, you feel happy, and you feel warm, but it feels like you get a hug from Ireland. That's what I'm just going to say, Kieran, right? Yes. 8231191 is your item number. For $54.72, you're getting this home $47 off of our regular QVC price on a customer top-rated item. Now, my collar's a little askew, so I'm not quite doing this as much justice as I should. But look at how amazing this is.
Yes,
Kieran, tell us about it. And it feels so soft. Merino wool, if you've never tried merino wool in a sweater, you've always felt like wool is scratchy and itchy. This is not that at all.
No, it's not. I mean, that really is the beauty of merino wool. I mean, it's a very, very fine wool. And I mean, people who ordinarily might not be comfortable with wool or may find wool a little bit coarse, that is not the case with merino wool. I mean, as you said yourself, it's very comfortable for next to skin. So even people who are sensitive won't have an issue with it.
We've got beautiful colors. So we actually have your green, which you're looking at right now, and we'll go through the notches and the stitches in a minute.
Yes.
And then we also have your natural. And then I'm wearing the soft gray. And then there are two sizes to choose from. The soft gray is last call. It's Missy or Missy Plus. And that's it. I'm actually probably wearing a Missy. And as I said, customer top rated. Shall we look at the details on this? So first of all, it's a poncho silhouette. So you just put it on one button and there are buttons on the side. So it's a really easy over t-shirt, over tank, over turtleneck, over button-down blouse, however you want to wear it. So that wearing it is really easy.
Yes, so it's massively
now
flexible.
I'm turning it over to you.
Yeah, indeed. So, of course, really what defines Aran or Irish knitwear more than any single factor is the stitch detail. And I mean, you know, these garments go back many, many generations, going back to the Aran Islands, hence the name Aran knitwear. And as I say, the hallmark really is the stitch detail, each of which is steeped in symbolism. So across the top here, what we have is the honeycomb. And I mean, the people on the Aran Islands and the west coast of Ireland, they use their local environment, the way they lived life, for inspiration for each garment. So the honeycomb, you know, essentially people used to keep bees, and indeed still do. And of course, the honeycomb represents a bumper reward for hard work, just like the bee. That's the symbolism there. And then below that, we have, of course, the diamond stitch, the clearly defined diamond stitch.
Right here. And
of course, diamond in all walks of life, and it's the same in Aran knitwear, wishes to wear our success and wealth.
Nice. All right, we like to wear our success and wealth.
And even within the diamond stitch, we have a nice little bit of detail there. We call that the basket stitch. And of course, the people of the Aran Islands, dependent on the fishing industry for their livelihoods, use the fishing industry for inspiration as well. So the basket stitch, that's a reference to the baskets, the fishermen's baskets, you know, wishing bountiful catches. So bountiful luck really in life. Exactly. And then what we have over here, then we have just running along the edge. We have the cable stitch, and indeed we have a variation of the cable stitch running along there as well. And the inspiration for the cable comes from the fisherman's rope, meaning safety and good luck when fishing, or safety and good luck as you journey through life.
And then continue on.
And yes, indeed. And so then you got more honeycomb there. Of course, you have the nice pockets. And one of the hallmarks, again, of the vast majority of Irish-made Arans is the fact that the pattern is all over. It's not just in the front. Do you mind if I turn it around the back?
Yes, please turn around. I love it. I'm changing because the gray sold out, so that's why. Pay no attention to what I'm doing.
Okay,
you continue.
Sure, yeah, indeed. No problem. And then running across the back of the garment here, we have, once again, the honeycomb stitch. And below it, the diamonds, and encircled within the diamond, you have the basket stitch. And then you have a number of different variations of the cable running down the garment. And we also have a very nice stitch detail here that just features on the back, and we call it hugs and kisses. So I don't think that, so you can see there the X's and the
X's and the O's.
And the O's, exactly.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses, absolutely. So I don't think that needs any explanation.
No, you know what I love about it actually is that the poncho, right? Some sort of a poncho or cape is so in style these days, and it actually there's something really timeless about it. But when I open up my arms, there's drama First of all, you
Right.
can see all the stitches, which is really nice,
Yes.
right? And you can see the stitches are actually incredibly flattering, even though this is a relaxed fit. You know, this is something
Yes.
that you just have one single button. The pockets are really fantastic. And you
Yes.
even said that the buttons are special. What are the buttons
Yes, so
made
the
out
buttons, obviously the fabric is 100% natural, it's
Yes.
100% wool, merino wool. But also
you wanted the buttons.
the buttons are actually, they're coconuts.
Coconut.
Yeah, 100% coconut.
of? Look at that, a nice and large and oversized. This is customer top rated for a reason because you can actually see all the artistry. You can
Yes, you can,
see
very-
all the
yes.
detail. And you feel attached, right, to the Emerald Isle because there's history in the stitches that you're seeing.
Indeed.
There's a story that's being told. There's, you know, wishing you bounty. There's hard work symbolized in there as well.
Indeed.
There's hugs and kisses in there as well. And the other
Yes.
thing that I want to share with you is a couple details on, because it is 100% merino wool. You'll want to
That's right.
dry clean this, but you know, you do that kind of once a season because you're going to be wearing this over other
Oh,
pieces.
yes.
So this isn't something that really is going to get dirty. The Missy length is 26.5 inches and the women's length is 28.5 inches. And it is that relaxed fit. But I love that you've got a button here and a button
That's
here.
right.
So just throw it over a t-shirt, over a tank, over a blouse,
Yes, it's just
over a
very
turtleneck
versatile.
sweater, over another sweater that might be a little bit finer in gauge.
Indeed,
Do you just layer, layer, layer?
indeed.
It's really gorgeous.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. I'm going to say
Yeah.
mwah. Happy St. Patrick's Day
Same
to
to you indeed.
Kieran Costello. The green is the last call, I believe you said. And then we also have just the Missy available in the green. And then we also have your natural, which I do not want you to miss out on. And the other thing that I want you to know is that we're going to continue on with our jewelry. And I'm going to do just a little presto changeo and get back into another merino sweater. We're looking at this necklace, which is amazing because there's a story behind the marriage of the two woods. So without further ado, this is the Monson jewelry wooden pendant with cord necklace. Come on in, David. David is my guest. It's J284231. That's your item number. Good morning. First, let me say, it's about 5:19 in the morning. Happy St.
Happy
Patrick's
St. Patrick's
Day.
Day.
Mwah. Nice to see you.
Same as.
So he's bringing us this gorgeous wooden pendant on a cord necklace that has a sterling silver lobster claw clasp. It is $44 for whichever one you choose. And if you stay on that wide shot for just a second, and then I'll have David walk through these. You have your choice, of course, of this amazing tree of life, the Celtic cross, or you can choose the claddagh. 2 easy payments of $22 for the very first day, and you are receiving that pendant and the cord. And just in terms of length on this, the cord is going to be 16 3/4. That can go to 17 3/4. So it's got a 1-inch extender. And now I'm going to turn it over to David because there's something really special about each one of these.
Yeah, I suppose first of all, they are made from a mix of Irish and American wood.
Right.
So just looking at this piece here, the Tree of Life,
Yeah.
which actually is exclusive